Water's vital for lakeside dairy farmer Tony Dodonsky.
We pig milk 650 cows here on 180 hectares to about 1550 milk solids per hectare, mainly pivot irrigated.
But, like many farmers, the effluent stored in his effluent pond emits methane greenhouse gas. Phosphates and nitrates can also leach into nearby waterways, and with government demands to cut methane emissions significantly by 2030, Tony and many farmers need answers.
There's some pretty ambitious targets, hefty goals in the next little while.
We've just been to the dairy farm and to see where the samples...
Just down the road at Lincoln University, two research professors have been working with Ravensdown to find a way to cut methane emissions and reduce leaching of E. coli microorganisms and phosphate.
These are essentially large macrocosms of a pond.
The scientists have created a miniature pond in a cylinder. The effluent water inside is treated with a sulphate of iron mixture. The gas it generates is trapped in a container above and measured.
We measured a 90% reduction in methane emissions from these treatments. 90%. It's very rare in science to have such a large effect from the treatment that you apply, but in this case we were absolutely delighted.
So they tried their treatment in a much bigger farm-sized pond, nervously wondering if it would still work.
The effluent is pumped from the sump at the back of the dairy shed through this pipework, which has the additive injected into it, and the effluent and additive are mixed together in this mixing column, and that then flows into the tank or into the pond and is treated.
The product, known as EcoPond and based on a natural biological system, exceeded expectations.
What we found is that the EcoPond technology can reduce methane emissions by 99.9%. We're still working on the 0.1%. We'll get there.
Meantime, a set of soil testing lysimeters were used to measure whether effluent treated with EcoPond had any side effects on farm soil. The result?
By treating the farm dairy effluent with EcoPond, we can get three major benefits. We get a more than 99% reduction in methane emissions. We get more than 90% reduction in phosphorus leaching losses, and we get more than 90% reduction in E. coli leaching losses. Three benefits for the one treatment. 3 for 1.
Often taking laboratory experiments out onto the farm, all the other environmental variables that come into play outside the lab mean that your treatment effect is not as great as what you found it in the lab. We call this going through the valley of death. In this case, we rode into the valley of death and successfully rode out the other side. The technology is based on robust science.
Ravensdown product manager Carl Allfeld worked in partnership with the professors as they developed the research breakthrough to a product that will greatly boost farmers' environmental efforts.
It's a fantastic collaboration. We've been working together now for 4 or 5 years, and it just gets better and better.
With government and environmental pressure growing, EcoPond has come at the right time.
These results are absolutely exciting, and I think every dairy farmer should have one on their farm.
This system is plug and play. This system does not require the farmer to have any involvement other than the initial decision to want to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions.
EcoPond by Ravensdown, the effluent pond methane buster.